Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back. So in this video we're going to be talking about custom post type. So what is a custom post type and how does it work and what can you do with the custom post type? So let's get started. First of all, we have to understand what a custom post type is. Now, let me tell you that. So basically, if you take a look at the dashboard of the WordPress, you can see this is how it looks like. And when you do a fresh installation of the WordPress, and then you go and try to access the admin panel, you enter the name and the password, then you can see that this is how your WordPress dashboard will look like. Now, if you take a clear look, basically what we are getting is that we're getting this post, then we are getting this media, then we're getting this pages, and then we're getting this comments. So let's have a look at this. So let's have a look at this post. Now, if I just click over here, you can see that I'm taken to edits.php. Okay, and this is how it's looking. And if I just click add new, it just takes me to post-new.php. Okay, it's just a demo since this is a fresh installation of the WordPress. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go back over here, and now if you click to the categories over here, you can see we are taken to edit-tags, and taxonomy is equals to category. And if we just go to the tags, it says taxonomy is equals to post tag. So this is how it's look. And if basically on just clicking all posts, it takes us to the edit.php. If you go ahead and you click media and then you click library, you can see that you are taken to upload.php. But if you go to the pages, and now if you click all page, you will see that we will be taken to edit.php !post_type is equals to page. So this is basically a page that you can add to a WordPress website, but behind the WordPress. In the database of the WordPress, basically it's being considered as the post type. It's actually being considered as the post, which is actually this. So the default WordPress comes with only the post. Okay, now page is just a variation of the post. Okay, so don't get confused. This is just for the introduction, and I just wanted to go to clear what happens behind you. Okay, so now let's go ahead and let's take a look at our shop page. So this is how you can see that our shop page works. If you go to the posts and then you click all posts, you can see that we are in the edit.php. Okay, and now if you go to the pages and then you click all pages, you can see that it's edit.php !post_type is equals to page. Same like this. Now if you go to the products and then you click all products, you will see it will be post_type is equals to product. So this is basically just a post type. The default is just the post, and you can create a type of the post, and that's all. Your plugin is done. So that's advanced. Basically, we created e-commerce website, and what the e-commerce website consists of. The e-commerce website consisted of products, and these are the products consist of a post type that is a product. Now let's suppose that you want to create your own post type. That is called the custom post type. So let's have a look at what type of websites you can build using the custom post types. So let's go to the first website that we built. This is actually the website that we built as our first ever project. You can see how is it looking. Now let's suppose that you want to create an option for the administrator to add the projects he has built for the company. So you can see this is basically a web design agency, and they build a website. They build a website to do the SEO, graphic design, and the mobile application. Now let's suppose that you want to allow the administrator, who is the admin of the website, he can basically add the portfolio. Basically, what are the websites that this particular company has built in the past year? So you can do it with the custom post type. And what the administrator will be able to do, the administrator will be able to exactly add a lot of posts, and the post will be basically a custom post type that will be either a portfolio or anything, and he can just add the title of the portfolio, the featured image, the content, and he can just publish it. And then when that thing is added, then what you can do is that you can use the Elementor and you can show all those custom post types on the main page, so that if someone will click, he will be taken there. So now I hope that you are getting it a little bit. You don't have to get it right now fully completely, but when you will use it, when you will see it, you will be able to understand it much better. Same like this, I also gave you an example of the e-commerce website, so that let's suppose that if you want to entertain brands, you can use that custom post type. Basically, you can create a custom taxonomy for that, and we will be talking about that later on when we are basically done with this full section. Okay, now let's talk about the other thing. So let's suppose that your client comes to you and he tells you that, hey man, I need a website that allows me to add properties. Basically, I don't need a blog, I don't need an e-commerce website, I don't need a basic website that consists of pages. I just want you to build something for me that can have a property option over here. And if I will just click, here will be all properties, add a new property, categories of the property, and then what I will be able to do is that I will be able to add the properties, and then you want to show those properties right over here, and all the properties will be on the front page like the blog that we built. So you can see that we built this particular blog. Okay, we built this blog, and this was totally based on the post. Okay, this was not based on anything else. So we built this blog, and if you open up any of this, you will be taken to that particular page. This is how it looked like. We created this, and so instead of this post, basically in the backend there will be property. Okay, and there will be a lot of more things like custom fields as well. So the administrator will be able to add a lot of fields, and then those fields you can just show them right here. So it will be very confusing to you right now if I go right now in very detail. But I hope that now you have got a basic idea of what a custom post type is. So we're going to be keeping this video till here, and let's get started with the next video where I will show you how to create your own custom post type, and then we will be moving forward with it. So stay tuned guys, and bye-bye. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at how to build your own custom post type. So you can see that I have a fresh installation of WordPress right here, and this is how my website is looking. Now we're going to be taking a look at how you can go and how you can build your own custom post type. So let's suppose that a client comes to you and he tells you that he needs a specific website. And what that website should be is that he wants to sell properties on his website, and by that he means that he wants to show a catalog of all the properties that he is dealing in right now. And he is maybe a real estate agent, and he tells you that he wants to sell those properties, or he wants to list those properties, and inside each of the property there should be a contact form so that the user or the customer can contact him. He just have to enter his information, and then the message will be sent to the site administrator or the shop owner or the real estate owner. Now he has some concerns, and he tells you that he's looking for a website that should be dealing in the properties in all the UAE, that is United Arab Emirates, and all the properties should be having some categories, and all the properties should be also filtered with the cities. So for the city, if you take a look at the cities of the UAE, we've got Dubai, we've got Abu Dhabi, and other cities. So the person can basically, you want to show a menu that's gonna show the categories of the property. So categories of the property can be like bungalow, house, apartment, or a room for rent, or anything. Okay, and same like this for the cities, there can be Abu Dhabi, there can be Dubai, and other cities that are in the United Arab Emirates. So he wants that. So he wants you to build a website for that. And for each of the property, there should also be information given, like does that property has 4 bedrooms, 5 bedrooms, does it have a parking area, or a balcony, and does it have swimming pools and stuff like that. So he wants you to add those things, and by those things I mean that you should be building a property section over here, and inside that there should be an add new property, categories, property location, and then all properties. Okay, so if the person will click add new property, he should be taken there, and he should be able to select the property category, the property location that you can add in all locations. Along with, there should also be some more information, so that that's how many property rooms it has and stuff like that. So there should be check boxes and input boxes given down below. Now that is what our client is looking for. So now let's go ahead and let's work by building our own custom post type. So for that, what you have to do, you have to go to the plugins, and now you have to hit add new. Now, once you are in here, all you have to do is to basically search for CPT, and then you have to hit enter. And you can see we've got this custom post type UI. Basically, this is a user interface that's going to allow you to create your own custom post type, and you don't have to do pretty well any coding in the theme editor. So all you have to do is to click install now. And now you have to hit activate. Now, once the plugin gets activated, you will see that this is right here. It says about CPT UI, and you're taken right here. Now, if you will click add edit post type, you will be taken here, and now you can create your own particular custom post type over here. So first of all, our client requirement is our client wants to deal solely in the properties. So what you have to do, you have to just type in here property, and you have to hit enter, and this is going to be right here. Now this is going to be the slug, and you guys don't know about it, so it's going to be actually the URL. So when you will add all the properties, it will be like property slash the post name or the property name that you will be adding. So same like this, if you go to the e-commerce website, how does the e-commerce website work? Now you can see that if we go down and we take a look at any of the products, so if I open up this particular product, you will see that I will be taken to this particular product with this link, like just like slash product. So whatever you type in here, if anyone will go to any single of that post, he will see it to be like property slash the URL of that particular property. So it's going to work like that. Okay, then we have got the plural label. So you're just going to have to type in here properties, and singular label is going to be just the property. Okay, like so. Now we've got this add post type. You can just click over here, and you can go down and add some stuff over here. So we've got this menu name, all items, all movies. It's going to be like all properties, all things. So if you need anything custom, you can do it. But I would recommend you to leave it default right now. And if you want to change it, you can just change it like that. Now here it says has archive. What this is basically going to tell you that if this property will be having archive pages. So definitely you have to just set that to true, because there should be a page that should show all the properties. Like you can see, a shop page is basically an archive page. So you have to build a page that's going to show all the properties. So all you have to do is to just come here, and you have to set this to true. Now you can basically come here and you can read those, but I would recommend you to keep them as the default. Just come here to the hierarchical and just set this to true, and then you can go down, and you can just hit add post type. Now when you will click add post type, you will see that the properties is right here, and it says all properties, and it says add a new property. So if you now go to the add new property over here, and now you type in any of the property names, so it's going to be like Burj Khalifa top floor. Okay, and then you type in here anything over here, and now you type here just publish. You can see it says property published, it's live, and you can just now view this property. So if you will view this property, you will see that it's just like this, property slash Burj Khalifa top floor. It's just like that, and this is how it's working. So if you will click now here, you can see this is inside the property. You can add a new property, but let's suppose that you want to allow the categories as well, so that the user can select that whether which category is it and how is it should be looking. So because if you come here, you can see we've got just the permalink, and we've got the featured image. We don't have the category right here. So if you need the category, what you have to do, you have to basically go to the CPT UI again, and you have to hit edit post type, and now you have to click edit post type over here, and this is the post type that we have created right now. Okay, you can see every setting that we have done is right here. Now you have to go down and you can select that whether it will be accepting title, editor, featured, and these are the things. If you want to allow comments on that, you can do it. If you want to allow author on that, you can do it. But I would recommend you not to just check anything. Just come here, and where it says taxonomies, it says the categories. You have to just set this to yes, and now you have to hit save post type. So once you save it, you can see it's going to be right here. It says properties, all properties, add new, and the categories. So inside the categories, now you can add a lot of categories. So you can add just like bungalow, home, and other stuff like that, and it's all going to be added here. Same like this, if you now go to the all properties and then you click edit, you can see that we have got the categories, and this is the uncategorized. You can add your own particular category. So that was the video where I showed you how to build your own custom post type. Now there is some more things that you can do. Okay, what you can do is that you can change the logo, change the icon that is coming off it. So you have to go down where you see this menu icon. It says image URL or dash class name. All you have to do is to just open this in a new tab. And now you have to basically search for home. Okay, and once you will search for home, this is right here. You have to click, and you can see you will be taken to home right here. This says dash icons dash admin dash home. This is basically the code that you need to copy, and now you have to come here, and now you have to paste this right here. And now if you will come and you will save this post type, you will see that it will be changed to home, and this is how it's looking. Now I would highly recommend you to just read it. You don't have to do anything, but just read it. If you see anything you are understanding, that's good. Otherwise there are not a lot of things we will be using it, and so many of the things are mostly useless, but you can use it. So like, let's suppose that it says use featured image. Okay, now let's suppose that if you go to the properties and then you click add new, then you can see that there is actually going to be a title that says featured image, set featured image. What you can do is that you can change those titles over here. Okay, you can see it says set featured image. You can just change this to set property main image. And now what you can do is that you can just hit save post type, and if you will come and you will refresh, you will see it says set property main image. So this is what you can particularly do and rename everything that is coming right here. So that's all for right now. Congratulations on building your own custom post type right now. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to add a different type of taxonomy right here. So you can see we've got categories. But if you take a look at our client requirements, what our client told you, our client told us that he needs the property to be filtered by the categories, just like the category of the property that can be a home, a house, or an apartment, or it can be a bungalow, or he wants to just filter by the location of the property. So if that's in Dubai, if that's in Data, if that's in Abu Dhabi, or these main locations, you can do it that way as well. So we're going to be doing that in the next video. So stay tuned, guys, and bye-bye. Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome back. So now in this video, we're going to be talking about the taxonomies. So what a taxonomy is, we're going to understand that first, and after that, we are done with it. I'll show you how you can go and how you can create your own taxonomy. So let's go and let's take a look at that. Now, basically, if you take a look at the core WordPress website, that consists of basically a blog, and WordPress main thing is basically blogging, okay, because it allows you to enter your post, and you can basically categorize them via category, and you can also add the tags. So how does the category work? You guys do know about it. Like you can see, these are the categories. So if you want to talk about any of the technology, you're going to click over here, and you're going to see all the posts related to the technology right here. Okay, now basically this category is actually called a taxonomy. Okay, and same like this, there is also called the tags, and tags are also the taxonomy. Now, how do they work is that you can associate a category or a tags to any of the thing, and then that is going to work as an archive page. So you guys do know about the archive page as well. You can see these are the tags. So if I just go and I just open up this particular tag in a new tab, you will see that it will work like this, and it says tag Apple. So all the posts that has the tag as Apple are going to show up here. Now, for the custom post type, you can add the categories and you can add the tags and you can add your own custom taxonomy. Okay, so we're going to be now working up with it. Now, you've got a basic idea of how taxonomy works. Taxonomy is basically something that you can associate with your post, and then that will work as an archive page so that a user can view all of them. Now, it's really a great thing. Now, let us talk about our requirements. So our requirements for the properties is that the property should be having a category that's going to be like whether that property is a house, is an apartment, or is a room for rent or anything. And then we will also be talking about the location, because the person who is the administrator of the website, he told us that he is looking for a website, specifically his business is in UAE, and he wants to also categorize those particular properties via the most prominent location or cities inside the UAE. That's going to be Dubai or Abu Dhabi. So we're going to be categorizing them that way as well. So if you want to do it, all you have to do is to go to the CPT UI and you have to click edit post type. Okay, and then what you can do is that you can click this edit post type, you can select this, and then you can go down and you can allow the tags as well, and then you can add 2 tags. The first tag is going to be the Abu Dhabi and the second tag is going to be Dubai. But we're not going to be doing that. We're going to be creating, instead of that, our own taxonomy, and we'll register that taxonomy as the location of the property, and we will be adding those locations. So let's just see it. All you have to do is to click add edit taxonomy. Okay, and now you will be taken to that particular page, and here you have to add the taxonomy slug. So this taxonomy slug will be the location. Okay, so we're going to set location. This is going to be the taxonomy slug. That's going to be the URL. And for the plural label, it's definitely going to be the location, because it will not have any other thing like let's just locations. It will be location, and the singular word is also going to be the location. So we're going to also make this as the capital first. Location. That's all. Okay. And now it says that on which post type you want to add this. So we're going to say that we want to add this on the properties. Okay. That's all you have to do. And now you have to hit add taxonomy. So once you will add this, you will see that our property now has a location. And now you can click over here and you can add those particular locations. So if you take a look at the property right now, if you click add new, you will be taken to that add new page, and here you will be having an option for the location, and now you can add the location like that. But it's coming like this, it's not coming like this. Okay, you can see this is uncategorized, and you can select the particular location that you have added. So if you go back to the location, and now you come here and you set this to Abu Dhabi, and you hit enter, it's going to be added right here. Same like this, you add Dubai, and then you click add new location. So these are right here. Now let's go ahead and let's click add new over here. Then you will see that still we don't get anything, and you have to basically search to get that particular property to location. Okay, so how to make it like this so that these should be appearing as that way. Now for that, what you have to do, you have to go back to this particular page, and you now have to go to the CPT UI, and you have to click add edit taxonomies. You have to get that particular one that we have created in the edit taxonomy, and it should be right there. Okay, this one is selected location. Now if you have multiple, you can select those as right here. You can just select them. Now you have to go down, 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 and where you see this hierarchical, all you have to do is to just set this to true, and then you have to go down and you have to set this to save taxonomy. Okay, and once you do that, now if you will come and you will click add new property, you will see that the location are coming like this, and you can now set them as the hierarchy. Now how this does hierarchy works is that you can create a category as a main category, and you can also add some subcategories as well. So in Dubai, you can add Dera Dubai, you can add New Dubai, and these right there. Okay, so you can add these subcategories as well. So how you are going to do that, you have to go back and you have to go to the properties location. And here, let's suppose that I want to add here as a Dera Dubai. Okay, and now you can just hit add new location, and it's going to be a subcategory of this particular Dubai. So this is how basically it's going to work. Now let me tell you one thing that I was talking about. Now if you take a look at our e-commerce website, I told you that you can also integrate brands. So this is how basically the brands are integrated. You can create a taxonomy inside the products. And then what you can do is that you can add those particular brands. You can also create a sub-brand, but mostly brands do not have sub-brands. So then when you're done with it, you just have to add that, and then you can create a new product, and then you can add that. But we will be talking about that later on when we are fully done with the website. So that's all you can do. Now, once you are done with it, all you have to do is to go to the all properties, and you have to click edit. And now you can select it to be Dubai, okay? And you can now hit update. And now if you will come here, you will go back, you will go to the location. You can see that we've got this Dubai, and you can click view over here. It says location Dubai, and it's right here. Now you will get all of the properties that are located in Dubai. So this is how it's gonna work. So stay tuned, guys, and bye-bye. Hey, what's up, guys? And as you guys can see that we created this location that was actually a taxonomy, and now I have added some of the locations more. So I've added Abu Dhabi, and inside that I've got these right here. Then I've got Dubai, and inside that I've got these right here as the sub locations. Same like this, I've got the Sharjah and Al Ain. Now we're gonna be talking about the custom fields. So we're gonna be just leaving this taxonomy to right now, and now we're gonna be talking about the custom field. So what a custom field is, let me just tell it to you. So basically, if you take a look at all of the properties, okay, you can see that the property is right here, and if you will click edit over here, and then you go to the edit property, you can see we have got just the title of the post. That is the property. We've got the description of the property. We've got the category coming right here. So I've added these categories right here, and we are also getting the locations right here. So you can see these are the locations right here that our website has. Now, what is the thing that we need to do is to add some extra stuff on over here so that can be added too. Now let me tell you about the e-commerce website. So if you take a look at the e-commerce website panel, so if you take a look at this right here, the products, all products, you can see this is basically the title. The description is like this. We've got the image. We've also got the categories right here and the tags. Now, if you basically go down, there is information for the product itself, that what is going to be the product price, what is going to be the shipping, is there any attribute, and same like this, we've got the product short description. And everything that we are doing over here is basically kind of coming and basically designed in this way. So basically, whatever the price we type in here is going to be added over here. Same like this, whatever the image we're going to be adding, whatever the stuff we're going to be adding down below here is going to be added like so. So how you can basically allow the administrator to add that particular information on his particular edit page. So that type of information can be a lot of things. Now I've made a list of what are those things, or what those things can be. So it can be just like the price of the property, it can be the size of the property, that can be in the square feet, it can be the type, that can be fully furnished, semi-furnished, unfurnished, and the person will be able to select that which property is it. Same like this, he will be able to select the features. That can be just like if that property has a swimming pool, Wi-Fi, laundry, sauna, or the balcony. And same like this, it can, does it have basically the parking? So does it have a garage, or inside parking, or a paid parking, or it can have a parking outside the premises, or there can be no parking. Same like this, there can be information about the number of bedrooms. And now there is a lot of things, more stuff that you can add to your particular property. But this is the list that I came up with just in approximately like 15 minutes, because I had to go through the booking.com to just get the filters, get the property details, that what are the things that the people add. Same like this, you can go to airbnb.com and other so many websites where the properties are sold, and you can just basically take a look at there the property attributes. Okay, so now we're going to be talking about how to add these particular fields over here somewhere down below or here, so that the person can just add those particular information, and then that particular information will be shown when anyone will view this particular page. Obviously we will be designing this page with the Elementor. We will be pulling the data from the database, so you don't have to worry for that. That's our the next point. But first we have to understand how the custom post type and the custom fields will work. Now we have to add those particular fields. So how do you add it? First of all, you have to install a plugin, and what you have to do is to go to the plugins, and then you have to hit add new. And now here you have to come and you have to search for ACF. That stands for Advanced Custom Fields, and you will basically find this particular plugin. So you can come here and you can hit install now to install this plugin, and this plugin is going to be installed. And now all you got to do is to just hit activate. So once you will hit activate, you can see it's right here. It says ACF, and now here we've got this particular custom field. So you can go and you can add one. So if you go to the field groups, you will see all the groups basically that you add over here. So all you have to do is to basically click this add new. And now you have to type in the title. So we're going to be typing in the title of this particular field group, and we'll say that this is for the property details. Okay, and now what you can do is that you can add a field over here. So you can say it's going to be the price of the property. Okay, and once you will click over here, that everything will be set from here, and now you can set this to a number. So the people, or the administrator will be able to add basically a number over here. And now here you can just add instruction. You can set this to a required field. You can set a default value, a placeholder text. Now placeholder text means that you can just add any hint over here. So you can just add, just like if you want to add 500 as a text, but it should not be a text, then you can add that. Now you will see it when you will basically publish this, then you will see what I mean by the placeholder. So now here we've got the prepend. So if you want to add anything before the input, so you can just add it, just like you can add a $sign over here. And now all you got to do is to just hit this add field. So this field is basically added, and there's an extra field added. So we're gonna basically delete this one, and we're gonna click over here so that this is basically just gone above here again. Now you have to basically set this that where you want to show it. So you have to basically select it on a post type, and now you have to say that I want to show it on the property that is our custom post type, which is here. And now what you have to do is to just hit publish. So now once you hit publish, now if you will come here to this particular page and you will refresh this page, you will see that this is right here, and now you are getting this particular property details, and you've got this particular price, and this is 500 that is coming as a background text, but it's not written here. So the person can know that, okay, I have to write price in here, and he can select any of the price in here. So he can select, just like he need 1250, he want to sell it to 1250, and now he can just hit update. And now when he will update it, and now if he will come and he will refresh this page, you will see that 1250 will be written over here, telling the person who is the owner of the website that, okay, you have written 1250. So if you want to edit it, you can edit it. And this is going straight into the database of the WordPress, so you don't have to worry. And when you will be building the template, that will come for each and every post or the property that we have over here. Now you guys have got a basic idea of how it works. Now in the next video we will be adding these particular ones that we've got. We've got the price, square feet, and the type, and these right here, and we will be catering checkboxes and other stuff like that, and then we will be building the template. So stay tuned guys, and in the next video we will be doing that. Okay, so now we're going to be adding the custom fields that we have added over here. So you can see that I've got these right here. I've already added the price, so we're going to be adding these ones that we have over here. So now we've got the size of the property. So you just have to add this field, and then you have to name this as size, and when you will click outside, this will be automatically done. And now you have to just select the field type. So it's going to be a number again, and now here you can also set this to required, and now you can just add the append over here, and you can set this to square feet. And now we're going to have to basically take a look at the next field. So this field is basically going to be a radio. That's going to just select the if this is a type of the fully furnished or the semi-furnished or this. So we basically have to select a one single field, and that is going to be selected, and then we will show that on our template. So how do we add that? So for that, what you have to do, you have to basically come here and you have to click add field, and this is going to be the type of the property, or you can just set this to type, or you can just come here and you can set this to property type, like so. And now we've got, if you will click outside, it will be added. And now you can select things from just like whether you need a select option, just like there will be a select menu and the person can select it. Same like this, you can also add a radio button, so you can just set that. So we're going to be selecting this to be a select options, and now we have to add the choices. So the choices that we are given is fully furnished, semi-furnished, and unfurnished. So I'm going to copy come up here, and I'm going to paste it, and now you can see that it says enter each choices on a new line. So instead of the comma, I'm going to basically get rid of it, and I'm going to just add this right here. I'm going to put that below here, and we've got this unfurnished. Now you can see that we've got these right here. So we've got the property type done too. Same like this, you can set this to yes, so that the person has to select the field. Now let's see how does that look on our product page. So all you have to do is to now update it. And now when you will come up here, you will go to the property, you will just come here and you will edit it. You will see that these will be right here. So the person can now select the property type, and he can select whether it's a fully furnished or a semi or an unfurnished. Same like this, you can come here and you can set it to be the radio. So radio is basically also a choices option that you can add, that's going to allow the user to select only one. So you can also allow the users to select multiple, but we want to allow only one because either the property can be fully furnished or semi-furnished or just unfurnished. So you can also set this to radio, and you have to basically add those right here again. And now if you will go and you will go to the update over here, and now if you will come here and you will refresh, you will see that there will be radio buttons down below, and the person can select whether it's a fully furnished or a semi-furnished or the unfurnished. So I kind of liked the radio one, but it totally depends upon your perspective and how you like it. So you can decide that. Now we're going to be talking about the features. So there are features that are multiple, like a property can have a swimming pool. It can also have a Wi-Fi. It can also have a laundry service, sauna, or the balcony. So you can just come here and you can select it. So you can just come here and you can type here property features, and the ID of that or the field name is also going to be added. And now you can go down and you can set this to the checkbox. So inside the checkboxes, now you can add those choices that we are giving over here. So we're going to basically get the list, we're going to copy, and we're going to come and we're going to paste, and now you can go and you can just add it like that. So we're going to be adding these on each line, like so, and you can see that these are right here added. And now what you can do is that you can hit update, and let's see how does that look too. So we're gonna refresh this, and you will see that now we will be having the check boxes, and the person can select multiple, like it has a swimming pool, it has a Wi-Fi, it has a sauna service, and a balcony too. So you can do it that way. Now we are gonna take a look at the next property. That's gonna be the parking type. So you can come here and you can set this to the parking, and now you can come here and you can just set this to the radio or the select. So this time we're going to select, just add the select options, and you can see we've got the parking type for the garage, inside parking, paid parking, and these right here. So the person has to select one single. Okay, so you just have to come here and you have to paste these in here, and instead of the comma you have to just add an each new line. So here you can see I've added this, so I have to basically set this to required as well, and I also have to set this to required, but since not every property will have these particular features, so we're going to be just not adding it, not keeping it to be required right now, and we're going to just keep it that way. Now we're going to go and we're going to add another field, and that field is going to be for the bedrooms, so just like the number of bedrooms this particular property has. So we're going to say bedrooms, and now you can come here and you can just set a range over here, or you can just add basically a number field. So a range field is also a great thing. Let me just show it to you right now. So the minimum value is going to be 1, just like a property should have a 1 single bedroom, and it can have approximately till 50, and the step size is going to be 1. And now you can also set this to yes. And now if you will come and you will refresh this page over here, you will see that you will be having a dragger right here, so you can select it like how many bedrooms it has. So you can set this to 2, 3, or 4, or 5, and there is also a number given here, so you can just select that too. So now we are basically done with the bedroom as well. Now let's go ahead and let's add another one, and that's going to be the location of the property. So you can just come here and you can set this to location. And for this guy, you basically have to set this to text right here, so that the person can just enter the text of the location, and then we can get that location via basically the Elementor map functionality. So don't worry about that, we will do that. So same like this, you can set this to yes over here, because that's the required information. Now the last but not the least is going to be the agent email. So the agent is going to be the person who has this particular property under himself. So you can just add that information. You can just set this to agent email, and now the person will have to enter the agent email, who is the administrator of the website, and then you can just show that email to the property page that is going to be our single page of the website. So these are the things that you have to do, and now you can change this to email right here. And now you have to basically hit update, and now when you will come here and you will refresh this particular page, you will see that it will be done. So we've got the size, which can be in the square feet. You can just set this to 2500. Same like this, it's going to be fully furnished. It has got a swimming pool, Wi-Fi, sauna, and a balcony, and the parking type is going to be the paid parking, and it has got 5 bedrooms along with the location. So you can just set this to Dubai Mall. And then we've got the agent email. So for the agent email, what you can do is that you can add any email, that info@agentemailhere.com. Okay, and you can add particular any of the email over here, and now you also have to select this. So it's going to be basically an apartment, and you can hit update. So once you will hit update, and now when you will click over here to view property, you will see it's right here in the apartments. We've got this right here and this right here, but there is nothing that is coming. So if you will click edit property, then you will be able to view all the details, but the details are not available over here. And the reason for that is because you have to create a template for that. So we're going to be creating a template, but first let's just add this particular one as well. So I think this Burj Khalifa is in the downtown. So we've got this Burj Dubai, Dura Dubai, and the marina, and these right here. So it should be in the downtown. Basically, it's the Burj Khalifa is at Sheikh bin Zayed Road. That comes in the downtown, I think. So anyway, we're just gonna select that, and we're gonna hit update, and we're gonna uncheck this one, like so. Now we've got our fully functional. This is basically done. So even if you go to the apartments page, it's going to be in the category apartments, and it's like that. And same like this, you can even go to the locations right here. You can go to the locations, and you can set this to Dubai, and when you will view that particular location, it's going to be under that as well. So it's basically under Dubai right here coming. So this is right here perfectly working. This is basically an archive page. This is a single template that's going to work. So you guys do know about it. In the next video, we will be now building the template that's going to be a single page template, and we will understand how we can just basically work with it. So stay tuned, guys, and bye-bye.